Hey, what's up, guys? Old School TCG here, and here we have a top 8. They just announced top 8, and JASSOUR is in it. So, yeah, show us the deck profile.
Alright, hello everybody, and this is Frog Heroes.
All right.
So, for standard, 3 swap, 3 substitute. It gets you into the most broken card, Treeborn Frog.
Treeborn.
And then you play these 2 piece of shit cards because Duplog's good, but drawing it absolutely sucks.
Oh, yeah.
That's it for the Frog edge. Frog and Flip-Flop Frog, I'm not a huge fan of in the deck. I understand, but I don't.
Utility frogs?
Yeah. For the elemental hero, Stratos, self-explanatory. I chose Bubbleman over Ocean because I decided I want to be a sacky piece of shit
totally agree.
over just hoping that Stratos will be added back to my hand. And then the one E-call just to search Stratos and Bubbleman. Bubbleman's also a water monster, so I can ditch it off of the swap frog. 3 Miracle, Absolute Zero's busted, that's it. For the Evil Hero package, I decided to play 1 Evil Hero Edge and 2 Prodigy. For this ratio, I'll tell the line, but this card's a searcher card, and against a lot of decks, he's just a nice 1-up, but against Quick Draw, Piercing is nice. And 2, because I want to see Dupe block as soon as possible.
That's fair.
And it's also level 2, so Junk Synchron can work with it if I draw a substandard hand to work with. For the Monarch package, 3 Kais, 2 Ryza, and then the 1 Mobius.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I just wanted to play because it's an ulti. It's been carrying my ass. I won almost all my game 1s with this card, except 1 game. And that's it.
Crazy. I should have been on that instead of Thessalos.
Yeah. And then that's it for the Monarch. I played 2 Junk Synchron, and then for the other tuner, I played the 1 Turbo Rocket. The reason why I played the 1 Turbo Rocket is because Old Man TCG introduced me to Turbo Frogs, and I'm like, this is a really good card instead of trying to play a 3rd Ryza. It outs a lot of cards in the deck. Yes, it plays hard into Oppression, but this card is a 1-up. Also lets me access my level 8 Synchro, which I value more than always accessing the 4, the 5, and the 6 package. And then hoping the 5 stays, and then going to A.
Right.
So that's the reason why. It's a nice one. Burning effect, it's really funny too.
Can cheese out some games if you play it correctly.
Sometimes it does. And that's it for the tuner monsters. For the battle monsters, the battle cards. Drag, Garth, pretty standard. 2 Battle Fader because it's just good. And then I made the 2 T-Roar because I used to not play it, but I just needed more cards to supplement my hand. Just if I don't open up the strongest hand.
And then getting a free you're not attacking this turn can also mean the difference between outing a Vanity's Fiend or not outing a Vanity's Fiend.
Or outing a lot of cards. Like, they have a board. I don't need Dark Dust Spirit, gets me to Turbo. Turbo with the tuner, the Synchro monster, outs a lot of cards for me. So this ratio is perfect. 6, it helps against your Lightsworn matchup too, which, the deck is slow, so these cards just makes your Lightsworn matchup so much easier. And Christie's Sworn, particularly too.
Absolutely.
For the spell cards, the 1 Allure of Darkness. So the reason why I play Allure, Prodigy sucks when you have a second one and you already gone through it. So Allure gives it as a draw, and you have the 2 Jump. You have 3 Kais, it sucks to lose them. The 2 Battle Fader, Stratos, you have about 14 targets to make this Allure a lot.
Yeah.
So consistency is very important. I see people playing Upstart, I prefer the Allure over the Upstart. Brain Con, self-explanatory, 1 for 1. For whatever reason, Substitute's level 1. Road Up, Junk, and Stratos, and then just the standard heavy back row destruction cards.
Yeah.
Because, Heavy Storm, MSD,
Absolutely.
pretty nice. And that is it for the main deck. I will not change anything in the main deck. It's just work. If you don't like Bubbleman, play Ocean. That's all I would recommend.
I agree.
For the extra deck, I decided to play 3 Absolute Zero and 1 Gaia. The Gaia will come up with Goyo, Mali, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So, you
Better
might
to
as
have
well
it than not have it.
And that's it for the fusions. I play the 1 Colossal Fighter and 1 Thought Ruler. The Colossal should be a Stardust Dragon. I don't want an ulti, so I refuse to play it.
This man decided rarity over actual gameplay and is still in top 8.
Exactly. For the 7, only the 1 Black Rose Dragon. I used to play Junk Archer. I just didn't have space to keep the Junk Archer. I would have to cut out one of the Elemental Hero, and honest to God, Black Rose comes up more than the Junk Archer, which
That's fair.
blows, because I love that card to death.
True. It's very expensive too. Needs to be
Exactly. And then that's it for the level, the Synchros. For the standard 6, the 1 Goyo, 1 Brio, and the 1 Ulk. I used to play 2 Mali. I decided to cut out 1 Mali since I decided to play the Ulk Razor, and Junk Synchron axes it, so I have 3 ways to pierce against quick draw dandy, and since they always leave it because they always say, oh, Frost is an easy matchup, this plus Absolute Zero actually makes it extremely tough with the Threatening Roar and the Battle Phase.
Right.
And then that's it for the 6s.
Okay.
For the 5s, Magical Android staple, Junk Warrior, because Trag with Junk Warrior can make this boy, depending on your hand size, up to 5,300 attack.
Oh god. Yeah,
Which is nice.
Nuts.
Which is nice. And then the Catastrophe Standard. And then for the 4, Armory Arm, it's a good card. I made it once today.
And then the last one,
The last one, shout out to Kyle, Turbo Cannon. So I'm borrowing this card because I really like the engine, and trying to find this card is almost physically impossible. So what this card does is target one face-up monster on the field, destroy it, and then burn half. Yeah, it's just another out. It's support, but it's better than support at the end of the day.
I absolutely agree.
And then it works really well with Waboku or Threatening Roar,
Sure.
which is in the side deck. Spoiler alert.
All right, on to the side deck.
Next deck, I'd swap out Colossal for Stardust. That's basically it.
Yeah, get your ulti.
Or if you want to, you can cut out the Gaia for the Stardust Dragon, like whatever you prefer.
Right.
For the side deck, one End of Anubis. I need a 1/15th card. I remember this card existed, and I'm like, screw it. And it helped me beat my zombie matchup because I just beat over their monster, and I don't feel bad at all against it. The one Jinzo, because Jinzo is just really good against like the set fight past X.
I agree.
And then Jinzo just like suck it. 2 Vanity Fiend.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like
the Ultra.
Yeah. Let me swap it out so people can look at this card.
Yeah.
So for 2 Vanity Fiend, it's just good. It says it's really for the mirror match only. I side deck 2 for mirror match, 1 for all the other matchups. Because you want to see it, but you don't really want to see it.
You don't want to brick on it.
Yeah, you don't really want to brick on it. So, and then 2 Thessalos. Thessalos is because for mirror match. And then I played 1 Dark the Spirit because it's just for mirror match, that's basically it. 2 Soul Exchange. If I see Dyna, this card's going in. For mirror match right here, the 2 mirror matches, or Light Swings if they
So
always
we're
have
speeding
any.
up there, but call top 8.
And then the 2 Waboku to protect you, and then 2 Dust Tornado.
Yep, I agree.
That's it. So,
Thank you so much.
of course,
Go win.
I'll try.